Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's been spotty lately, for lack of a better term. I apologize for that. I think I said that in the last video too, but I really mean it this time. No. So, real talk, we're going to have a little discussion. First off, today we are celebrating because today is the 1 year anniversary of my quitting my job at the fish farm that I worked at before I decided to go full time with be a game character slash other things for the second time running. Also, we are less than a month away from the 7 year anniversary of be a game character, which is a pretty big deal as well. So I figured this would be a good time to kind of talk at you a little bit and I mentioned, I think this in the last video, I think I mentioned this was coming anyway. So, and I did say I was going to try and get more videos done last week. Turns out that didn't happen because I had to build a bathroom. So, yeah, that was work, but it's done and it works. I built a bathroom. It's pretty cool. So, here's the deal. A year ago, I quit my job to be a game character full time. And wow, that was super cool. It was also super challenging, super scary, blah, blah, the whole deal. I mean, I'm lucky enough that my wife is fully capable of providing for us for at least the time being. It's not going to be a forever thing, but she makes enough money now that I was able to say, hey, I want to quit my job and, let's pay off some stuff and save up a little money and then just kind of go for it. And she said, okay. So well, it's not like I'm gonna lose my house if this doesn't work out or whatever, because my wife's covering our bacon on that. I do still have expenses. I've got child support. I've got some credit card bills from a while ago and stuff like that, as well as just general living expenses. I want to actually be a positive contributor to the household financial situation. So, to that extent, part of the reason why I have not been around for the past couple of weeks is after I came back from Utah, I kind of went through like an introspection period. I kind of burned myself out a little bit with the build up to Utah because I did a whole bunch of videos like all at once to try and get myself through that buffer and not have a break, and then ended up coming back a little burned out and had a break anyway. Whoops. And then it turned into spring here finally, and when spring came, I had to do a whole bunch of yard work and landscaping jobs, and also help my mom build a bathroom in my mom and dad's house. So there was a lot going on, and that brings me to, I keep saying brings me to, I feel like I've said it like 4 times. Brings me to where we're at now, which is the idea that I wanted to bring up. It's that while I quit my job to be a game character full time primarily, and also to open up Hero Academy Fitness, it is not making enough money. Hero Academy is not making enough money. Be a game character is not making enough money, and I have to do stuff to supplement. Be a game character is making some money, but it's not making enough. Hero Academy is making a little money, but it's not making enough, and I'm having to do stuff to supplement those things, namely like landscaping and building bathrooms and flipping video games. Like I got, let's see. I buy video games on like Facebook Marketplace and garage sales and stuff like that, and sell them for a little more money than I bought them for. And it's actually been relatively lucrative, but it's spotty at best because you'll have droughts and you'll have big moments where you get huge amounts of games, and then it's iffy and it's not super reliable, but it's one of the many patchworks of things I've threaded together to kind of keep myself at subsistence level. But I am not growing. And there's a number of reasons why I'm not growing. Namely because most money that I make gets sucked right back out again by my various other expenses. And I have been thinking to myself for the past few weeks, how can I fix this? When I started out the year, I was going to do a new product for Be a Game Character every single month. And that very quickly, well, it was possible, it was very quickly going to turn into a quantity over quality thing, which is not something I ever want to do. If I'm charging for something, especially if it's a virtual product, which is most of what I sell on Be a Game Character, I want it to have way more value than, like, I would even charge for it. Like, if I charge for something on beagameCharacter.com, know that, in my opinion, the thing that I'm charging for is probably worth 3 or 4 times what I'm charging for it. But that would get ridiculously high, and I would never charge something like that for, virtual products or whatever, what have you. So, but the bottom line here, the thing you should take away is that I value quality over quantity. And so basically, I would have turned into a shovelware developer over this year if I was going to figure out a video game, industry analogy. And I didn't want that to be me. So we haven't had any new products come out since the Iron Legion expansion for RPG Fitness. And while I do have some ideas, none of them are really ready. Like, I want to do a cookbook, but first off, that requires decent photography, and second off, it requires a lot of recipes, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of testing. I want to make sure that I've got a recipe down solid and tasty and good, not just something that I regurgitate off of somebody else's website and print the macros up for. I want to have stuff that I develop myself. So while I'm doing that, it's like, I've got maybe 5 or 6, like, probably cookbook worthy at this point. And, ideally I'd like to have at least like 30 or 40. On top of that, cooking is more of a hobby thing for me. It's not really a super passionate thing. So, I quit my job to follow my passions. So I'm not going to be forcing myself to do something I'm not passionate about. Which brings us to the next point, which is what I've been wrestling with mentally over the past couple of weeks is, how do I follow my passion, make enough money doing it, and what are my passions really? A lot of people actually, I've had conversations with people who are not motivated in life and people who have issues with things, and they're like, what are my passions? And for a lot of people, coming up with a passion that they have is actually kind of difficult, because a lot of us just default to doing nothing when we have free time. By doing nothing, I mean just like, vegging out, watching Netflix or playing video games or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with those activities, but generally speaking, when we are outside of our jobs and taking free time on our own, we don't actually really have the energy necessary always to pursue our passions. And that's not the case for everybody, but it's the case for some people. So I took some time with myself and did some mindless things that I didn't have to think about too much, like landscaping, yard work, and stuff like that. And did some stuff that's a little outside my comfort zone, because it's always a good way to grow, like plumbing and stuff like that. And I've come up with a couple of things. First off, things that I'm really passionate about and enjoying right now. Community building. I love RPG Fit Group and everything that's going with it right now. I would love to... What's buzzing on my thing over here? Oh my god, it's an eBay ad. They knew I was talking about flipping stuff. Go away. Be gone, phone. So, anyway, building communities. I really enjoy building RPG Fit Group. We're over 100 members strong now and continually growing. New people every week. I love it. I love the people that are there. We have awesome discussions and stuff like that. So community building is something I've really been enjoying lately, and I am definitely passionate about. I am passionate about helping people, as vague as that sounds. I am passionate about video games, and I am passionate about affecting large change upon the world. So those are things I'm kind of passionate about. I am also passionate about fitness, but not to say I'm not passionate about it, but just like it's kind of that fitness as it fits into these other things for the most part. That's really what I'm feeling right now. So what I'm not, you'll notice there's some things that are missing, that I'm not super passionate about writing right now. If you haven't noticed, there have not been blog posts on Be a Game Character for, basically as long as there haven't been videos here. I'm not super passionate about most of the styles of videos I was making before. Just because I feel like, again, it was just stuff that I was putting out there because I could, Some of it was really cool. Some of it I feel is resonating with people, but some of it was just like, I said I'd do a video every day, so I'm going to do this thing. The vlog channel, I'm not passionate about vlogging at all right now. To be perfectly honest, the reason why the vlog channel, The Best Dan Wallace, has died off is because I am kind of just tired of videoing my life and editing it together and uploading it to the internet. I thought I would really enjoy it. I did for a while, but it's gotten tiresome and old. Like, when you're videoing something that you're doing, if you don't have a dedicated camera person with you, like if you're videoing all the stuff yourself, it takes twice as long to do anything. Like, if I'm like, I was thinking about vlogging, like building my garden, and my garden is lovely, and I would love to take you guys on a little tour out there now that it's done, but the actual building process is like the interesting bit for the most part. And trying to vlog while I'm doing that is just twice as hard. I mean, unless I just set the camera up on like time lapse, and that's just kind of boring. And I feel like they do a voiceover and soundtrack for that, which is more time editing. It's you're getting the idea here. So I've kind of sat back and looked at the things that I have going on right now, which are kind of a large number of things. First off, we have Rising Fist Martial Arts, which is the karate dojo that I co-own with my friend Andy. You've seen him on the channel here before, quite a while ago probably, and my wife. And so Rising Fist Martial Arts is mostly self-sufficient. We still put some money into it right now, but it's mostly self-sufficient, but I don't get paid for that at all. None of us do. All right, so Rising Fist Martial Arts is one thing, and while it's monetarily not, really a profitable thing, it is a pretty big enterprise at this point. We have, I think, 35 students or something like that, ranging in ages from like 3 to like 56. And so that's kind of a big enterprise right now. It takes up a fair amount of my time because I teach twice a week and I do a lot of stuff in my spare time for it as well. And so that's one thing, Rising Fist Martial Arts. Then there's Hero Academy Fitness, which is my other attempt at a brick and mortar business, which is it shares space with Rising Fist Martial Arts. Technically rents space from Rising Fist because it's a separate business entity, even though I'm owner of one and full owner of the other. So that is another thing I'm working on right now. Hero Academy Fitness is eventually supposed to be Ninja Warrior training and personal training and like yoga and stuff like that. Okay, so those are the two brick and mortar things. Then, as far as online enterprises go, I've got Be a Game Character, which is like the big thing. That's kind of the crowning jewel in my online empire right now. Online empire. So I've got Be a Game Character. Then there is Unleash the Ultramind, which has gone kind of by the wayside for a while, unfortunately. That's the YouTube channel, and supposed to be paired with that is Ultramind University, which was my premium like membership site that never really got up and going. And then there is finally the Best Dan Wallace, which is the vlog channel and whatnot that I have also not been updating that much. There's also a Facebook page there too that's mostly just my friends and family liking it. So there's basically 3 online properties, 2 real life properties, and then over here is landscaping and flipping video games and whatever stuff like that. Things that I honestly don't really want to be doing for a living that I was just doing as a stopgap measure for now. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I think part of the reason why I've been having such a hard time is because I'm super divided. So what I'm thinking of doing, and this is just planning out loud, and this is what I've been thinking over, and I want to share with all of you what's going on. What I'm thinking of doing is, first off, Rising Fist Martial Arts is going to stay the way it is right now. We're probably going to start doing some weekend events to raise some more money so we don't have to keep putting money into it, which would be really nice. Hero Academy Fitness going to ramp up a little bit, but the issue is a time thing. Part of the reason why I haven't started doing Ninja Warrior classes there is because I need to get certification in order to get insurance for real Ninja Warrior stuff, and the certification plus the insurance is like $3,000. Like, not even kidding, it's like $3,000. So even though I've got my personal trainer certification and insurance, that's a lot easier. Ninja Warrior stuff is a lot more fringe right now. It's not as standardized, so it's very specialized. So that's like $3,000 in order to ramp up Hero Academy Fitness in the ways that I want to ramp it up right now, which is doing more Ninja Warrior stuff. I don't have time to factor much more personal training into my life. Getting a yoga person in there would be nice, but again, it's a time thing. Like, I have to be there when they're there. And also then there's the issue of like, are they an independent contractor or whatever. So Hero Academy Fitness, Be a Game Character. What we're going to do is we're going to return to 2 blog posts a week starting next week. Okay? Even though I said I'm not super passionate about writing right now, it's still something that, because I like helping people, I'm passionate about helping people, I can grind through the writing because I really like the positive effect I have on people's lives. So we're going to go back to 2 posts a week starting next week. And my schedule's calmed down enough now that I feel confident I can stick with that. Also, videos. We are going to keep powering through the YouTube channel here. This is another video. Hopefully we're going back to a daily video schedule very soon, but I'm going to be branching into different categories of videos because I have not been feeling the videos I've been making, at least a fair number of them, and also they have not really been growing the channel at all either. I need better content that resonates more with people. So to that end, things that I'm planning on focusing on more, fight-like videos because people really enjoy those. I have to find people to work with for that. But so the fight-like videos, definitely. Fight night videos, where I analyze videos and watch them and upload my feedback on them, those as well. And character workouts, mainly clearing through the backlog of character workouts I've got on the site that have not been transposed into video form. So those are kind of the three main categories I'm thinking of attacking right now, because they tend to be the most popular on the channel. Exercise tutorials and stuff like that I generally do when I need them for new character workouts. Outside of that, I'm not sure what. So if you'd like to see things besides those categories, let me know down in the comments below. I will do my best to accommodate, and I would really greatly appreciate your feedback and any ideas you have on that. That's the three things over here. That's Rising Fist, that's Hero Academy, that's Be a Game Tutor. Those are my three things that are making me money right now, except for Rising Fist, which isn't making me money. Those are my two things and one thing that I do that are making money right now that I'm going to keep ramping up. I have one new product in mind for Be a Game Character, but it's a physical product, which is going to require startup money. And I'm not going to tell you anything more about it right now because I'm still prototyping, but it's pretty cool. I think y'all are going to like it a lot. But I need to look into actual manufacturing of it, since it's kind of a custom thing. And it's going to cost money. So that's not an immediate solver for my money woes, because I need money to make more money, basically. So that brings us over to here, which is Unleash the Ultramind / Ultramind University / The Best Dan Wallace. And this is really what I've been kind of considering for now. So, Be a Game Character, Unleash the Ultramind, Hero Academy Fitness, Rising Fist Martial Arts, they all factor into the same idea of developing different areas of yourself and making them better. You know, martial arts, personal improvement. Physical fitness in general from Hero Academy and Be a Game Character, personal improvement. Skill improvement, Be a Game Character. Mental improvement, Unleash the Ultramind / Ultramind University. So they're all kind of the same idea. What I would like to do is I would like to start up the Unleash the Ultramind YouTube channel again. I still, even though I haven't posted there in like over a year, I still get people regularly commenting saying, hey, do more videos, and I want to answer that call. So I think that I'm going to start doing that, because I had time to do 2 daily videos once upon a time when I was doing the Best Dan Wallace and Be a Game Character. So I think doing, 1 or 2 Unleash the Ultramind videos a week would not be that difficult if the only other videos I'm doing is Be a Game Character stuff. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the Unleash the Ultramind companion site, which is Ultramind University. The idea there was going to be having a membership site where basically you could pay for different modules, and they'd be mostly video instructions, some written stuff, some tools, but basically different ways to develop yourself mentally, psychologically, etc. And just kind of develop that. So that site is the thing that never happened. I still own the URL. The site is still technically up, but it needs a lot of work, and it needs to have the actual content developed for, which I never got around to. So to that end, for Unleash the Ultramind and Ultramind University, I'm going to be getting a new microphone first off, so that we're not just on this little headset mic, which is nice, but also, I'm going to start developing the Ultramind University curriculum. I still have all the old documents I was working off and developing back then, so I'm going to finish developing that, make the videos, really prioritize that, so basically that I have Be a Game Character as a website that's making me money, and Unleash the Ultramind, Ultramind University as a website that's making me money, and then have 2 YouTube channels, Be a Game Character and Unleash the Ultramind, which hopefully will both get into the threshold where they can start making money off of ads again. YouTube's got a new threshold for that, so there's that. The Best Dan Wallace is going to be coming back. It's not going to be a vlog channel for the most part, unless there's stuff I really want to video. It's going to be a lot more political in nature. So if you enjoyed the few political posts I had over there before, get ready for a hell of a lot more of them, because they're coming out. If you didn't enjoy them, I'm sorry, you won't like the channel anymore. That's fine. I've got others. You can go and take a look at them. Oh, I feel like I just word vomited all over you, but I just what was going on in my head in this time off, and I feel like I owed it to all of you fine people out there who've stuck with me for so long, just to know where I'm at for things. So, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Theme of the year is willpower, so willpower challenges also for Be a Game Character. If you'd like those videos, I'm going to be doing more of those too. So, yeah. Let's do Too Long Didn't Watch for this. Okay, Too Long Didn't Watch. Be a Game Character blog post is coming back next week. Be a Game Character videos coming back, hopefully on the daily. Could be as soon as tomorrow, depending on how much I get done today. Unleash the Ultramind coming back very soon. I'm going to say next week. I'm going to be ambitious and say next week. Ultramind University finally coming to fruition in a month. I'm going to say a month. I'm going to give myself a month because most of the stuff's already developed. I just have to record it and get it up there. Best Dan Wallace going political for the most part. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. Or you can get really angry and comment. And that's where I'm at for right now. So, again, I apologize for the break. I hope this video has cleared some things up for you if you're wondering where the heck I've been. If you've been with me, through this whole time, I really appreciate it. If you're one of my cool RPG Fit group people, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the group. Love y'all. If you are not one of my cool RPG Fit group people, you should become one. Get on Facebook. Get on an RPG Fit group. We rock. We are awesome. And judging by the success of that group, I might be, when Unleash the Ultramind takes off, I might be starting Unleash the Ultramind Facebook group as well. In the future, at some point, long-term goals, stretch goals, all of these things, since they all fit the same theme, except for the Best Dan Wallace with its political nature over here, all of these other things over here are going to probably get mashed together under some sort of header, some sort of, big overarching organization, which might just be Hero Academy, I don't know. But that's way in the future. For now, let's just focus on what we got for now. So thank you for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye.